but we are back and ready to play. What do I want to play? Supernova. Will I deal more damage? We'll do hard. Yeah. Trying to get back into gaming. Not that I ever have time, but let's see what it is.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
What are we looking at here? Who's this crazy motherfucker? I don't even know who this is. Genius Venom World. Oh.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Interesting. Alright. I like to make my good. Oh, I get points.
At least you don't have rickets. Yet.
Strength affects melee weapons, amount of air ammo. What type of build do I want to go? Affects melee attack speed and range weapons reload. Yo, perception. Okay. Alright, let's see. There's 6 of them. I want to go high intelligence. One perception, one there, one charm. Don't really care about health regen if everything else is good. Let me just strap. Next. 2 points. One hand. I'm not gonna do it.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna be like a glass cannon, I think, this game. Don't care about that.
Ah, a fellow tinkerer.
Aptitude. No discernible aptitude. Calling sounds like a nice entry-level career. Get the rest of your life decided you want to. Beverage service technician. Everybody does need a good bartender. What do I want? Persuade. Interesting. Bar explorer. Okay, let's do this.
Not much risk of injury in this profession.
Well, what looks like me? Guess not. Hell as can be. Give me a little. Alright, I'm gonna change it up a little bit. That's a cool eye color. Okay. That looks cool. Look at the jaw. I think it's okay. I want something crazy. Actually, you know what? I'm liking that. However, I want it. Fisher just doesn't look right. Maybe we'll scuff. Ooh. A smile on that face. I actually like that.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Those look good off, yeah.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Oh, we're hit.
Initiate skip jump.
We're hit.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. It drives
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
70.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Nice. Remember the Hope 6 anniversary of Hope disappearance. Zero Glee Brew. Interesting.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working?
Yep.
Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
It's okay, buddy. I know you need this to do your own shit. Shit. Older games, so it's not gonna be amazing.
You've landed good.
Oh boy.
Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Why can't I
Hawthorne
fucking...
won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
If you're dumb enough to have a fucking escape pod following you, come on, man. I mean, I don't even feel bad. So what happens? Jump. Okay. Graphics aren't gonna be the best, but I'm hoping. Oh, here's a camp. Are you dead, man? I got eaten. I'm sneaking up used hog there. Wait. Those things do not look fun. Yeah, shit. Fuck.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ow. I heard a car.
Hey, you. Come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills.
There you go,
Thought
buddy.
I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely
shot
scraped by
himself?
with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract
We know that
marauders.
whole head.
See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
You'll kill yourself.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
Dude's dead.
Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a Provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
It's been a hot minute since I've... Ooh.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
I was gonna say, okay, so I can... Light pistol, Spacer's Choice. Okay, got some ammo. Armor ballistics will keep your skin attack on range to armor helmet. Okay. Steelers on the issue is the question. The answer is yes. Hibernation complications detected. Techno time dilation. Due to complications stemming from the revival after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactile time dilation button slows on the real world, giving you time to think while take action. Move in time this mode. Standing still drains your TTD. Very meter slow. While moving. Alright. So it's almost like Fallout. What are we looking at? No. Jesus, you'd think I'm Helen Keller the way. Jesus. Okay. We're gonna have to. Weapon management. Do you know, using up to 4 weapons equipped at a time. Navigating the weapons, selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you can select your weapons. Okay. Let's look at this. Alright, so we have a Sentry Saber, Spacer's Choice, one-handed 40. It's weapon standard issue, military recruits. Taught to play performance type range combat code, Spacer's Choice painted, never dull finish. Okay. What are you looking at over here? Nothing? Hacking. Your hacking weapon skills help you in places you're not to be. Mag pictures break off. What is this? Iconic Space Choice Towers with staff can modify relays for additional costs. Interesting. Get used to this. I feel like I need my controller sensitivity. Better. Move this to getting higher. Journal. Watch. Fire and Hearthstone ship. I can control codex. The basics. Yeah. Two Marauders. the wrong button. You're in the clear. I'll take this. Yeah, that's good loot. What's the third one? Here. So, we'll see. Yeah, it's the same area. Okay. I'll have to fight that
Hey!
one.
Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Calm down, Lieutenant.
Really? How is he? Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Let's go. Is that it? There's no way. There's 3 marauders. Ooh. I'll keep all my loot after. Four. We got that dude had a bad day. They got her done.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Beautiful. It's so fun. Let's see. Murder helmets. Helmets made pieces, at least 4 of their Hephaestus mining helmets. Or their tech skills, to be honest.
please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Workbench, you allow you repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons armor, keeping combat ready. Each screen. I have no mods. What am I? Camera, comp gear. Something. Yup. Weapons armor parts. Yeah, so I have a workbench here. Anything else I can steal? It's not really stealing anymore now that this is my fucking ship. I think it's my ship.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value. Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make...
Choosing to respect roof of character or respecification.
You a better person.
You don't want to.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
I'm not a marauder. Although I know why you would think that. Because I have a marauder helmet on. I've missed RPGs.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Oops, so we got nice. Skill points more are available. Every time you move up, you earn skill points to maximize your skills. Spending a skill point on the core improves in that group up to maximum 50. Up to 100 every skill. Improves skills, but special every 20 points. Got it. Now, what do I want to do? Points available. Give me 3 in that. I want all those. That's a big one. Give me 3 in dialogue. Yep. Told you I'm gonna be a class cannon. What location effects? Any different? You've unlocked that. Comment one taking correct though. Nice. Welcome to perks. On the screen, you choose a perks. New perk every 2 levels. You can also go provide perk points. Gameplay such as accepting a flaw. Clank 5 new perks makes it next year. Okay. Ooh. You grow healthier. Okay. Ooh. That's a big one. Yeah, why are these perks so good? What the fuck? These things are crazy. I don't care about that. First thing. I feel like I need to do that to start at least. Interesting groundbreaker. Interesting. Iron glass. Give me a loot.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. I'm afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
I'm not paying for that. Alright, I didn't look at this glare yet. Long gun. If you thought hammers for the stack of shotgun was hard to aim, wait till you try this. However, when you're someone, they feel it. Alright, so it's a good old hope for the best type of Larry. So what am I doing? Find a power regulator. Unreliable for open damage. Okay. It's over here. Let's be a marauder here. We're in a firefight. Peek that head, fucker. What the fuck is that? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. They're eating bugs. Yeah, we'll take that. Weapon parts. Alright, where's the other dude that is bopped? You're gonna tell me he dissipated in the guan? Oh, there it is. Heavy ammo. If I rest for an hour. Does my health come in? Yeah, it does. This shotgun also sucks. Look at Aurora, that's pretty sick. Shit, that's really sick. Alright, I'm gonna go fold my clothes real quick. this. They have awful guns. And the goons suck. Oh shit, they killed some residents. This is not needed, man. You can't be killing the residents. Let's not get bopped for that. Yeah, so this is the cemetery they were talking about. I wonder what's up there. Some snipers and shit.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Not anymore.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
What?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our gravesites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Four workers still haven't
I
paid
can
up.
do that. They ain't no
Phyllis,
problem.
Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. So,
yeah?
What else can I get?
Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property.
I can't take this serious.
If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Okay, talk. I'm here for... Alright, what's, let's go collect some money. Not gonna take my gun.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that. You read the latest report?
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us.
I don't know you.
Oh, someone to talk to.
Uh-huh. Be unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. If you want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Coming right up.
Interesting. Toilet. It's locked and I'm not gonna pick it. Not yet, at least. I could kill everybody in this town if I wanted to. I'm not gonna do that. Let's go in the barber shop.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Nope.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. What can I do for you?
All my money.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Whether you're showing up to work or going to that great cannery in the sky, it's my job to make you look like a million bits. Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
I'm bored. Word from Phyllis, Conrad. Receptionist Shaw himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have a call. It is what it is. To crunch his Space Choice property. Eugene was asked that somebody has to pay his body price. It's gonna ruin us. I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a false little gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down through his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We'll sell. You sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. What do you think? And then,
what can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Thank you. Come again.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
No, you owe him.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. Couple hours out of your day and some light second story work, that's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with Adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
That's fine.
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything to... Any dirt on this man? Nothing good here.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy.
Who's this Karen?
I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Wish we had some better rations.
I know how you feel.
She pays more, maybe.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got him.
Going to the wrong area.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Oh.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Jesus.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
There we go. Alright, what do I... Time for you to pay me that shit. Resource of protein, there. Okay, so he's outside. What I'm getting at though. Why is it making me go all the way around here? More dead bodies. Probably. Kidding me? There's a self-landing site.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the Resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the Resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit? You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing, far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I just got fucking diddled. Absolutely unacceptable. To kill these guys again? Yeah, that's fine. I should probably put one more. Is this super scene or did I fuck up? Not super scene. Alright. The cop, this guy got it. Fall. Alright. I'm gonna take everything. Need a slice of it again. Where did that take me? Explosives right there. I'll take that. Take that. Ugh, we still need one more. It sucks. How'd I... Ours ain't easy. they're also not hard, but you serious?
Huh?
This thing busted. Now I gotta do all this shit again. Louis Perez is fucking filthy. This thing's so much better than anything else I have. Jeez. Alright, so that's what I was doing wrong. We'll change all this shit on that. Oh. Thing over here. Wait, what was that? Increases body armor and helmet armor against physical damage. Okay. I don't know if that mattered, but... Fucking cost. Also a slice. Oh my god, that. It's good to know though. I'm just not like that. Better than nature. Creatures take extra damage from plasma attacks. Interesting. Oh, I can't let that happen.
Weak! So weak!
Damn, that was really sloppy on my end. What the fuck is that? Mantisaur examined? No, thank you. There's more. Haha, I thought I can go back and get both those things now. hack use logs. Space synopsis. The history of Emerald once complete will display the proud heritage of our settlement for generations to come. Decorate the main hall of our noble community center. This elaborate diorama memorabilia of our settlement. Okay. Yeah. What a waste. Okay. Enemies down. Other one. Light machine gun, jeez. Where my heavy gun? Interesting.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Easy money. Killed all the workers. Don't like to see that. messages. Let's look at this. From Rosenberg to all, everyone, the keycard encoder in the lobby is backed up and running. Hopefully we'll go to the Fritz. Start shooting keycards out. Reminder, in case it does break down, you can borrow the keycard from the director or one of the workers. Got it. Director must comply. Good point. There's such one the man. He's wasting our budget and all up development. We want to dump man the queen. I just remember there's for you. The entire team is perished. Please expect an invoice from us, including showing their contract. Jesus. Additionally, we must cover you the cost of all equipment damage, corroded, all digested. Thank you for patience. Please let me offer you the opportunity for a second explanation. That's funny. Everyone died. They're like, nah. Let's go. Give me that. The first I'm gonna go. I think I have everything here. What the fuck is this? Ugh. Messages. Just want to check in the news on Light Project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines. Proc line, I think some will be ready. Okay. Was this the door? Yeah, it was. bad for business.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage. Let's see it. Don't keep us waiting. I don't know what that means. Is that some sort of medical condition? Is my plague getting worse or something?
I don't know what to try. Let's think about this. So I got a dude that's lying. Could be lying about his health. But he's not willing to pay me for it.
You're right, it is. Can't blame a mercenary for trying to make a profit.
I thought he was going to pay me. Hello?
I've got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types. You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me. Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room? Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
What do you mean my reputation increase? Secondary Spacer's Choice. Let me go to my ship.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, I talked to her. Oh, yeah, I think I talked to her. No, I haven't. I lied. That's the end of this tower. No, I haven't. I'm just doing side stuff.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification,
Nothing. Let's look at this. I have to get rid of all this stuff. Interesting. Level 2. Break down all this stuff. One stun baton. Should make rid of this shit too. So that's 4 armor, that's 3 protect skills go up. Maybe I do that. I definitely don't want. Alright, increases your armor, ranged weapon. Wait, okay, so I can do that. What do we do here? That's fine. Tinker. Do I want to, yeah. No, this is 5, this is level 6. I'm good with that. I don't want to mess with it too much. Wait, hold up. Oh, we're good. Okay. Alright, what do I want to do? Do I want to do this side mission first? Where is it? Wait, hold up. I thought I was Come on, game. Jesus, you said whack. Plasma cutter. I just have to go around. Got it. I guess it's a combat drone. Ooh, let's go over here. What else is there over here? This pistol's pretty shit, to be honest. I got her done. I was not expecting to have to deal with that, but I got it done. Let's see. Kane Van Acker, Space Droid ethologist, assigned to Tier 2. This week I've to study parotay mating habits, female parotay nesting in the morning. Boots, place. That's the dude I've got watching birds fly. Cool. Alright, crazy fuck. I killed him.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is Legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Alright, let's go find it. Yeah, the Manta Queen's not looking like a fan favorite. You'll probably knock everybody in this town with these weapons.
Something got you down?
Alright, where... Okay, so I need to bump this up pretty hard. No. That could be good.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. Music to my ears.
Interesting.
Spacer's Choice, the brand of choice for Spacers on a budget. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test. Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2. You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead. Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Okay.
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature, it's company policy. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Interesting.
Had your rations yet?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I'm gonna finish this talk to Reed, and then I got to be done for the day. This guy's crazy.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow. Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits. Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. Didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of Zero-G to your memory.
do it. Let's go talk to Reed. I gotta talk to him either way.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of
Oh, that's what that elevator's for.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker? Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
There it is.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. I am asking you to help us survive. Edgewater needs more workers or we will collapse. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know. If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it. Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
This guy's a bum.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. It is not easy for me, and the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's Choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual. Go ahead. It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post. This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude. I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
I could kill you right now. Alright, I guess all she's gonna write today. Toodaloo.